So today we are about to discuss the concepts related with Python Spark. So let me give you a small introduction about Python Spark, why it is essential, and how we are effectively using it for processing our data. Okay. Python Spark is more similar to your Apache Spark, wherein we'll be using it as a pipeline for accessing larger amount of data. We all know Google, right? So wherein we have a larger amount of data which is getting stored in terms of different heterogeneous data. All these heterogeneous data will be brought under a table that is an index. What we call it as a big table. When we are making a search, our hit will be given with respect to the table wherein we'll be taken to the respective information. So this is how the entire system has been designed over. Okay, so this is supported by big table. Similarly, now we are about to implement one concept called Python Spark, wherein we'll be trying to access larger amount of data which has been stored in distributed data servers. Okay, it is not that all the data has been accumulated in the same server, it has been spread across. So upon which I'll be writing a particular program which will be trying to access all the data which has been stored across multiple forums, and it takes the data. Okay, of course we will be doing certain processing over the data. So that is the overall concept related with respect to Python Spark. The same content has been given to you, and the coding and the relevant details were already uploaded in our channel. Okay, so now what you're seeing is that in this particular module I've executed all these modules in interest of time. So let me quickly explain you and take you to the respective concepts. Okay, so here what I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to install the Python Spark into the Google Colab environment. So in a way or another, I'm trying to make it more relevant with respect to your uh, platform as a service. Okay, and here what I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to import my Google Drive. Okay, so whatever operations which I do, I'm trying to get a direct access over my drive. I've executed it already, this particular module, wherein certain installations were done. So let me skip it. Now let me take you to this Google Drive now, where I'm just clicking. So once I click it for the first time, you'll be able to see that drive already mounted. You are able to see this information, right? So probably when you're doing it for the first time, a live mounting will be done with respect to your Google Drive, wherein you have to enable the operations which you are interested. You can make it as read only, you can make it as write only, you can set your privileges accordingly. Okay, so once when you're clicking on it, you'll be taken to a page where you can set all the privileges. This is the typical module related with respect to the concepts of drive mounting. Here we are trying to do only with respect to Google Drive. Assuming that I have one server, the same process can be implemented for few other servers as well. Okay, and in the second module, what I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to initiate the Spark module over it, wherein I've installed everything. I'm trying to create a pipeline so that the entire transaction can be done. Okay, and next to which this is the sample data which I have, wherein I have some persons followed by their respective names. Okay, so I have all these data over here. So what I'm doing is that I have written a small query which will display whose age is greater than 23. Okay, so you are able to see all those details over here, and this is the most important concepts which we wanted to discuss. This RDD. RDD means resilient distributed database. Okay, wherein resilient means once when there is a probability of failure, the faster how it recovers matters a lot. Okay, so that is what we call it as resilient distributed. As I told you already, we have the probability of doing the same purpose across different data sets, distributed data sets and distributed databases. Okay, so this means your resilient distributed database. Okay, so in this particular module, maybe when there is a failure, what are the steps which are being taken to ensure that again I'll be able to process the data which has been present in the backend. And here what I'm trying to do is that again I'm trying to mount the data what I've done earlier into my workspace. The same process has been done over here. And here you'll be able to see that I've given a particular space here, right? Content drive, sample, etc. This is the typical data set which I have it in my space. I'm just clicking on the folder, and next to which I have a space called my drive. In my drive, I have a provision with respect to sample data set. Okay, so once when you're clicking on this, you'll be able to get the copy path. Just copy this path and paste it if there are any changes in your respective structure. And once when you're doing on, you'll be able to understand this typical data set has got these much elements. And later, which what I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to read all the data over here. With respect to the established pipeline, I'm setting some comments over here. That is, I'm trying to take the persons whose age is greater than 25 over here. And I'm trying to make some operations over here. So once I do it, so everything is getting listed over here. So this operation is typically, I do have a larger set of data across distributed which I'm interested to access. In such cases, your Python Spark is effectively helpful for you. Okay, so I want you to try this by yourself and experience how the mounting has been done over. Okay, thank you.